Call me the kitchen godfather because I'm going to make you a sandwich that you can't refuse. The caprese salad is one of the most amazingly delicious things in all of Italian cooking. That's my opinion, and if yours is different, you're wrong. But, I mean, fresh tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, fresh basil, balsamic vinegar, all playing together in the most delicious way with perfectly balanced flavors. We're going to take that and do the most American thing we can and stick it on a sandwich with grilled chicken. And it's going to be amazing. Why? Because these things are all amazing. Let's get it done.
So we're going to start off with our chicken. We're going to trim down a beautiful, delicious, juicy chicken breast. And then we're going to fillet it into two cutlets. Get them as even as possible. Take your time. Don't cut yourself. Yada, yada, yada. Beautiful chicken cutlets. Now we're going to season them up with our SPG seasoning. If you don't know what SPG seasoning, it's salt, pepper, garlic. I did a whole video on it, and the link is down below. I'm going to season them up, rub it down, do both sides. Make sure you get them seasoned because, you know, seasoning is important. Very important. Rub it in. Don't forget to rub your meat. Now that they've been seasoned and rubbed down, we're going to stick them on a plate and pop them in the fridge for a little bit while we prepare our dressing. This dressing is the cornerstone of this sandwich. This is the make or break ingredient. So 1/4 cup of high quality mayonnaise. Always get the best quality you can find and afford. I don't like to name drop brands, but I will say if you use Miracle Whip, you're an awful person. 1 tablespoon of high quality pesto sauce. You can either use homemade or be lazy like me and get high quality store-bought pesto sauce. This works. It's delicious. Get it mixed in very well. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. Again, as always, get the best quality you can find and afford. This is one of those things that just smashes you in the face with flavor, and that's what you want. We're going to put it in plastic and stick it in the fridge while we cook our chicken. So in your skillet, over medium-high heat, with some oil in the pan to lubricate it, we're going to pop our chicken breasts in and we're going to cook them for about 3 minutes per side. We want to get them nice and golden brown. We're going to finish them off in the oven. So give them a flip once the 3 minutes or so have passed and you have nice coloring, seared properly. That's going to be fantastic. Going to let it go for another 3 minutes, and then once it's finished, we're going to top it with some fresh mozzarella. Get the best quality you can find and afford. And then eat the rest of the package as the chicken's cooking, because it's fresh mozzarella, it's delicious, and it deserves to be eaten. And you deserve to eat it. So we'll top them just as they're just about to finish, and then we're going to stick it into a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes or so. There you go. Nice, thoroughly cooked. Now it's time to put them on a plate and let them rest. Because you don't want to go too fast. You need the juices to settle back in throughout the meat. You want juicy chicken. We'll set those off to the side to rest, and now we will address our buns, our rolls, our beautiful ciabatta rolls that I didn't bake myself because I'm lazy. So cut them sandwich style. I want to say cut it in half, but I know somebody's going to cut it in half the wrong direction. Be like, you told me to cut it in half. No, cut them in half like you're going to make a sandwich, please. And don't cut yourself. I mean, if you cut like I do like that, you just got to go slow and know where the knife is and have good control. So just be careful. Now we're going to butter them up because we're going to toast them. So butter is delicious and toasting is delicious. So get it buttered both sides on the cut side. You don't have to butter the non-cut side. Now on my square pan and a round burner, I'm going to put them down on like medium heat. You don't want them to toast too fast because you want to get heat to go through those buns and make them warm and soft and delicious. So let them go until they're your desired level of toastiness, which only takes a couple minutes. And then once it's where it needs to be, flip them all over in the pan. And then we're going to take the pan off of the heat and let the residual heat in the pan work the other side. We're not really worried about the tops being toasted. Now our tomato. Tomato is very important, so make sure you get a decent one. Unfortunately, for some reason, I couldn't find a decent one, so this was the best I got, but it was still delicious. Slice it to your desired level of thickness. I like my tomato a little more thick. I want to know I got a tomato in my mouth. Don't forget to sprinkle a little salt on those. Now it's time to build this bad boy. Bottom section, use 2 hands so it doesn't slide, and you want to give a good slathering of that delicious dressing. There you go. Now we'll set our chicken on it, and then our tomato. And then the tomato's going to decide to slide, but we'll deal with that as it comes. Slather your other half in dressing. Don't be shy with the dressing. It is worth putting extra on. Slippery little suckers. Give that bad boy a nice hat.
All right, it's time to put this in my face hole, and I can't wait because it's delicious. Mm. Ooh. Mm. I'm making a mess. Mmm. That is so good. Holy cow. The chicken is cooked perfectly. The tomato is nice, fresh, and bright. The cheese is nice and creamy. But I think the star of this show really is that dressing. The balsamic and the pesto just come together in the most amazing way. Try this recipe out for yourselves. If you really like it, hey, drop down in the comments, let me know. If you want to see me cook something, I take suggestions. Drop that down in the comments. You want to tell me I suck? Drop that down in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.